Good morning, everyone. Thank you for sticking around, to those of you that did. Um, it's a privilege to be with you this morning, and I just want to start off by sharing my testimony. So here we go. So when we first arrived here 14 years ago, my family and I, we attended PCF LA, where I first heard the gospel. As the years went on, I never really paid too much attention on what exactly it meant to be Christian. I mean, sure, I was told this and that, but never really understood why I was doing what I was doing. From middle school to sophomore year in college, my life fluctuated from being confident in the direction that my life was going to wondering if I was even doing anything of worth. I grew up in the church, and I understand the dynamic within the church, whether it's services on Sundays or small group meetings. I started out in the worship team after my dad, who currently pastors his own church, encouraged me, and with that I was able to exercise the talents that Jesus bestowed upon me. It wasn't years into the music ministry that I actually understood what true worship is. I realized that Jesus doesn't need our worship, he deserves it. Prior to this knowledge, I started becoming arrogant and boastful about my talents as a musician, and I caught myself at times, so I prayed and I started acknowledging that God gave it to me. The reason I was able to play was because of God's grace. Slowly but surely, I was able to understand. Through the years, I decided to depart from the music ministry because I wanted to focus on my walk with God, which needed help. I prayed and read my Bible and sought guidance from leaders, and it wasn't until recently, which was a couple of years ago, that I understood why Jesus died on the cross. And the fact of the matter is, he died for me, he died for you, a naturally depraved, born in sin individual. And this I still find hard to believe. Excuse me. This realization brought to my awareness the gravity of Jesus' death on the cross. I now know why we pray, why we tithe, and why we give glory to Jesus. And it's as simple as he deserves it. Membership class made it apparent how important it is that we pray and encourage one another in serving. With this knowledge, I furthermore desire to exercise the talents God has given me in the facets that he has called me to serve in. I want to further extend that commitment through understanding the word, and I ask all for your support and prayer and encouragement in doing these things. Thank you.